Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. It was a rollicking, is that a word? Rollicking episode of Tabletop last time.
You used it for what happened to the angel's head as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a word.
Yeah, there we go.
It's definitely a word.
It was a really fun time. A lot of crazy stuff happened, a lot of laughs, a lot of unexpected moments, and we are at a pretty climactic spot for not just this arc, but this entire season, and so we're going to see how it goes. We are in the middle of combat, technically, and it is the angel's turn.
Oh,
now,
right.
remember last time you fed the angel skull dust, and I think you said,
Drink up or drink
up. There you go.
Drink.
There you go.
Drink.
And so what you have effectively done is you have really inhibited this thing's body quite a bit. And so you've made it so it can't attack and it's not moving and it's just kind of writhing around. It is going to try to get past this. But what it is going to do as a defensive mechanism is you are staring at the angel, you are looking at this glorious creature just kind of flail all over the place. All of a sudden, it disappears.
Whoa.
I'm not sure what's happening. And I need everybody in this room to make a perception check.
Dang. Can you roll that for me?
Nat 20.
Net 20.
Second one today. A 5. I don't need to roll one.
So, Villiand.
I'm not in there. Moof's in there.
Moof left, remember? He's
All
going
right.
to take care of Tataka.
Finish the job.
Villiand, you can still hear the creature. You can still hear its arms flapping against its body.
Oh,
and
exactly
moving
where it
around.
just disappeared?
Yes, it's still in the same spot. You can pinpoint that perfectly.
Papa! He's still there. He's still there.
All right.
All right. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. Villiand was blind. He wouldn't even notice anything changed.
He can just hear it.
Yeah. He hears
Unless
it just,
the blindness
just
goes
as it just
away?
happened. Yeah.
Okay, but you could say he's still here.
Yeah.
Well,
but,
But he wouldn't
you
know-
heard him. You didn't
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't know he went invisible, so he wouldn't know to say that.
Yeah. Unless you ask.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah, I mean, I would be shocked. Like, oh, he's gone. Like, I would say that.
Papa, he remains.
We worked it out.
Where? He left.
Just as there. So he like points to where the sound is.
Ready to fight.
It is Doros' turn. And Doros has said that there is a technique that he has thought of to end Tataka, to end the suffering at the cost of his own life. And what he does is you see Doros kind of circle around to Tataka's head, okay? And he's looking at him very intently. And he closes his eyes, and he takes his hand, and he brings it back like this, like he's ready to do one powerful strike. And he starts to move, but before he can get any farther, there's a faint voice and a hand that lifts up slowly that says, "Wait, Doros, before you do this, there are some things you should know. If you kill me, the power that resides in my soul, it will be unleashed again. I don't know where it will go. I don't know what it will do. But it will be an irreversible decision. You cannot change it. You cannot bring back anyone who is lost. And those who are the most connected to this power will be the most severely affected. You should also know that I had to use them to make my goal happen. The gods, Wingua, They are not coming back.
Oh no. Oh no.
Awesome. Oh my god.
Doros opens his eyes. He relaxes his muscles. He turns to Therese and Zemnar, who are the only other people in the room. And he says to them, I don't know what Tataka is saying exactly. I don't understand completely this mess that he's gotten himself in, but I know him well enough, and I've seen his power firsthand. I don't think he's lying. If he dies like this, we may do even more damage than what Tataka has already done. Therese, Zemnar, are you sure you want to do this?
Teresa's scheming.
If we don't stop him, I don't think he'll stop. He'll just keep,
Yeah, what are we supposed to do?
he'll just keep going. I don't think if I locked him away, I think he would get out.
Moof bumbles into the room. Hey, what is that the real Tataka?
Yes, move.
What are you doing?
We're contemplating whether or not we should kill him.
What? That's what we came here for. That's what we sacrificed so much. Of course, we're gonna kill him.
Did I hear the voice too, or was it just to Tataka?
He spoke out
or
loud.
just to Doris.
He's just physically weak at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. Well, move. If we kill him, it'll release the power, and we don't know what will happen. Someone else could get it, and it might not be someone we like.
Therese, I know it is not what you want, but if you let my plan succeed, I can at least promise that everyone will be there and everyone will be happy.
It's a trick.
Which everyone?
Whoever you want. At least as many as I can bring back.
Trace, it'll be an illusion. We can't bring it back. They're gone.
I tend to agree. What's lost is lost, and should be lost, probably. Oh man, I really want to do a thing. Are we still in combat order?
We are still technically in combat order.
Okay.
Because the creature has not been defeated.
Right.
Right.
It's still
Doros
Doris'
held
turn,
back.
right?
Yeah, surprised by that.
Move, shut the door.
Which door?
He just came in through the poison hallway.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's probably blind, right?
He ran fast.
Yeah.
Outran it.
I was
there
going to
is no
say
door.
I was going to say the gas dissipated, but the whole point of the gas is actually that it lasts quite a while.
And there's no door there on that end, right?
There is no door on there.
Yeah, okay.
So what you could maybe argue is that the gas had a chance to move out or something.
Yeah.
But
Well, I was just going to have him shut the door so
No,
that we're
you-
in
yeah,
the
you
room.
can't.
There is no door.
yeah, it's blown off.
Yeah.
He could there. Yeah, it's blown off. Never mind.
Yeah. And there's no door on the other side. Yeah.
Doros says to you, as much rage as I have for Tataka, and as much as I feel like this is my responsibility, you all led me here and sacrificed so much. Some of you were kind enough to bury my people with me.
Paid off.
It worked. It paid off.
I don't know that I've ever said this, but I'm scared. I don't know what waits on the other side of this. I think we need to make this decision together. You, Lizard Boy, go grab the others and bring them here, if you can. Yeah, Pampa should be here. You're right. I'll go get him. And that is the end of Doros' turn.
I want to say to Doros Doros, if you'd rather share the burden, we could time an attack so the killing blow rests with more than one of us.
I think you all have a lot more to live for than I do. Tataka has hurt me so much physically. No matter how much time passes, no matter how much medicine I receive, whatever spells are cast on me, the force of Tataka is so powerful that I will never be the same again. I've put my entire identity in being able to fight, and I just can't anymore, not in the same way. The only thing I want now is to die with pride.
Very well.
Semnar, it is your turn.
Can I just dispel this magic? This flame around him?
You can try.
Give it a shot, dude. Roll it.
Doros, I might be able to get rid of this flame, though. You want me to try it?
Are you going to dispel the flame?
I'm going to ask him if he wants me to first.
I mean, you can do, of course, do that, please.
All right. I can try to dispel it then. Dispel magic.
Brad, when I was coming up with this scenario, I created 2 ways to get rid of the flame. One of them was very simple, and it was just dispel magic. Oh, that's so good. All right.
Damn it, because Therese had a snarky line for if it didn't work.
Finally did the easy way on
Yes.
something.
I was like,
Try the obvious thing.
this is really obvious. I wonder. Yeah, I'm very.
We did it.
we did it.
We got him.
Finally.
Level up.
We cracked the safe.
Yeah, so kind of the. Actually, Brad, excuse me.
Oh, jeez.
Retcon.
Yeah.
I did have the spell magic as a solution for this. And the way that I had RP'd it in my mind is the state that Tataka is in for reasons that we don't have to get into. I'm not going to get into it right now. But he kind of cast this as a last defense, a last-ditch effort to protect himself. The description of the spell magic says, any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. Now, to be completely clear with you, I did not have this flame veil, I made it up. It is not a specific spell. But I am going to have you make a check, because I do think Tataka, even in his frail state, would have enough.
Yeah, he's not doing 3rd level spells.
He's slanging them
What kinda-
spells.
However, Brad, you
Yes.
should also have all the information that you need. If you cast a spell magic at a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you automatically end the effects of the target spell. So you can
Ooh, do you
cast
got
it in a
someone
higher
else?
slot.
Do you
I
have a
have-
I'm not
slot?
going to tell you what slot I've decided it's going to be.
I
in.
have a 4th slot. That's the last one I have. And I have a 3 slot. I don't have a 5th or anything.
Okay.
I'd say do 4th and do your ability. If it doesn't, then do your ability check on top of that.
I don't. Go ahead and make the check. Using your spell casting ability. So you're a paladin. What? It should be charisma.
Yes.
Yes. So you're going to be adding your charisma. You're going to be adding your spell casting ability to the check.
Okay. Okay, so 13 plus 9.
13 plus 9?
Charisma, you said?
Yes, but that's your bonus on saving throws.
Oh, okay.
So,
I think it's on like the 2nd page.
Oh, okay.
Well, your raw
The
charisma
spell
is
attack
on
bonus.
the
well,
front.
even your raw charisma, it's 13 plus 4, right? It would be 17. That would actually be enough to beat it.
Okay, all right.
That was very convoluted, but it all worked out in the
okay.
end.
Checking all of our bases.
Yeah, I was just trying to think through that a little bit more. And you have successfully dispelled the flame
Ha!
around Tataka.
Was there like a secret gas tank in the basement? Is that the alternate route?
Do you? I mean, we're at the end. Do you want me to tell you what the alternate route
I
is?
gotta know what the yeah.
Keep in mind that you can't use this knowledge now in an unfair way.
Fair.
The other route was And I want to tell you this because we're at the end of the season and it may not fully come up in the lore, but this area that you're in is kind of a holy place for Lingua. And when we were talking about kind of the perversion of the god, that is what Tataka has done, is he's taken that power and used it for himself. And he's actually found a way to make Lingua's power a physical thing. That is what the gems are. And because his abilities now are kind of fused with Lingua, by taking the gems and using them, they react to each other and cancel each other out. So you can use the gems.
The red against the blue.
And everything in this dungeon
Sick.
is a servant of Lingua. And because of what Tataka has done, they've kind of become a servant to Tataka. And so when you saw the skull, like, mashing on the gems, he was trying to make it like a part of him.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with all that.
Sick.
Sorry. Thank you for letting me nerd out.
No, that's
Yeah.
some lore. Yeah.
We would
Freaky
never
gems.
figure
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah, it was a little bit complicated.
Yeah,
so
we
I was
wouldn't
like,
have come
all
to
right,
that
well,
one.
we have the gems up here, and then Dispel Magic should also work. That's
Yeah.
kind of the thought
Too
process.
busy getting
that I'm
skull
with.
dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The skull dust was great. Okay. Tataka says in response to you dispelling the flame, you see his lips kind of just curl up, and he goes, "It seems in all of my arrogance, I ultimately underestimated you in the end. You proved someone who could see every possibility wrong." Villian, it is your turn.
Do it.
Villian sits up, and Villian never heals himself. I wonder if he would even bother right now. I think not. I think he's gonna try to like crawl over and hit the angel with his hammer.
Okay. Kyle?
Yeah.
So you're blinded, which already gives you disadvantage?
Yeah.
And if you attack an invisible creature, that
Yeah.
also gives you disadvantage?
Yeah.
So this is, we'll just give you one disadvantage.
It's the Villian way.
Yes, okay.
Just die! Just die!
Ooh.
You don't get to keep that one though. So it's just the
14 was good.
yeah. So it's plus 11 attack bonus.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's 25.
Nice.
You got 25?
Yep.
His other one was
Baby.
nat 20.
Baby, you hit.
Yep. Just die. Just in general area of where the noise is coming from too. Not really picking a target.
In response, the angel just screams.
One. Two. Three. 22. Oh, divided by 2. 11.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
Do you get a bonus attack?
And then the bonus, just die! 12. That one's 23 for an attack roll.
That hits.
Okay.
Well done. Wait, you have disadvantage on these attack rolls. You're doing that right.
he,
Rolled
yeah,
twice.
he did.
All right. Well done. You must have either really good attack bonus or really good luck.
There were 2 good rolls.
Nice.
9. 16. And 19. Ooh, that's a good one. So that's 29 divided by 2. So we'll take 15 there for the second hit.
Does he only take half of the radiant?
He takes half of the whole hit.
Oh.
How much damage was that total?
15.
Okay. Thank you.
11 the first hit, 15 the second hit.
Got it.
26.
Pomper.
Definitely coughing up blood too.
Just going to cast heal on
Good,
Valiant.
good call.
No, Pampa, kill him!
It,
Pampa, no!
it'll be 78 health plus cures blindness.
Ooh,
Good
And
time.
oh, you got like the auto max
Yeah.
too.
Good
Yeah.
time to use it.
Nice.
Dope.
Wait, where is he?
I'm still blind.
I feel better, but I can't see.
It cured your blindness.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's still invisible.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
what spell did you cast?
Just heal.
Ew.
Just
Like
heal?
Straight heal. It's on page 250.
And he's got that thing where it's the max.
Max plus
Yeah. I just don't
preserve life.
know if it. Oh, the spell.
Heal.
Oh, it does. You're right. Well done, Huber.
Yeah.
Well done.
Real good.
Good job.
Real
Heal.
good spell.
Just a simple fix everything spell.
Classic heal.
Well
Yeah.
done, Huber. Therese, it is your turn.
Okay, I ready. Finger of Death.
What?
The second Doros attacks Tataka, I'm gonna hit him with Finger of Death also. Tataka.
Oh. I think I betrayed Doros here.
Yeah.
No.
Whoa, finger
Yeah.
of death. Yeah, like right in the back.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that it's a ranged attack, so I don't even need to touch Tataka to do
Why
it.
is it called Finger of Death?
Point.
Okay.
But I just want to make sure that it happens. That if Doros fails,
Why? What does Finger of Death do?
a lot of damage, and Tataka would rise back up as my zombie slave forever.
Cool. So you can control it.
If he dies.
All right.
Well,
I think you've
yeah.
used it before, right?
Yeah.
That's
On
fair.
anyone
That's
who
fair.
offends me,
Yeah.
I make them my zombie slave forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
It
you
is.
read his mind?
But then I want to say to Doros,
Yes, please.
Doros, we should just end it. We should just do it.
Let them see. Let the others see what this path has brought.
Very well.
So it is Moof's turn,
I'm really nervous.
Yeah.
and
I'm afraid something's gonna go wrong.
Moof, not blind, just fine, runs to you guys, and he bursts through the door, and he's panting really heavily. It seems like he tried to get here very, very, very frantically, and he goes, "Papa, Villian, we've got him! We've got him! You gotta come right now! It's Tataka! We've one strike and it's all
God.
over! We've gotta get him! Come on! Forget this thing! Just run!"
It's almost down. We gotta finish this.
Damn it.
No, Papa! If we take Tataka, we'll kill this thing. They're connected. You gotta leave him.
Move. Promise me you are not being foolish right now.
Villian, no,
We have no time for foolish move.
Doros and Therese, they found him.
Okay. I will come.
Okay, thank you, Papa. Please, you're my favorite. Please come.
Okay.
My favorite.
I'm bringing up the rear though,
Okay.
making sure this invisible beast doesn't fly at us from behind.
I
All right.
suppose he's distracted, so he wouldn't opportunity attack you.
So it is the creature's turn. I'm going to have the creature make a Constitution saving throw.
This entire situation feels like we're looting bodies before all the enemies are dead.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
don't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Was this angel right next to us?
So basically, the rule that I made in my mind when you did the skull dust thing, Kyle, is because of that action, the creature would be completely incapacitated for a round, and then would have to make a check to see if it was further incapacitated. Your spell save DC is 17, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is the bar. It does not clear it.
Whee!
That's
Nothing-
skull dust, baby.
So, just for your
Yeah,
character's
keep some of that.
perspective,
Yes.
nothing changes.
Okay.
Okay.
Huber, I figure like Villian has been very just like goal focused this whole time.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
figure like that's why he'd be like, if you say Tataka is here, he'd be
Yeah.
willing to like.
And then
go
I'm
into it.
immediately, if you go, I'm following you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, reflecting on that. Don't do what you want to do. Moof is very excited.
Move
he
and
wants this to
Villian,
happen,
I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand if you want to stay and fight. As a DM, I understand if you want to stay and fight. All right, it is Doros' turn.
Oh, Doros, here we go.
And he says,
Oh, wait. He says wait for everybody. Yep.
I want them to be here, but we cannot wait forever. I will give them 1 more minute, and then we must end this ourselves.
So, like 20 turns.
He's
I know.
Yeah, he's not speaking to D&D rules, but yeah, you
10
get what he
turns.
means. Zemnar, it is your turn.
As all this is going down, Zemnar's heart is beating very fast. He's thinking about all the things that he's been through, all the people he's known that have been killed by all this evil magic, Tataka, it's all rooted from him. Zemnar goes to a place where he went once before of rage and anger.
This is so good.
I walk up, or Zemnar slowly walks up to Tataka. It sees him there and stabs him.
Would that trigger my thing too? Or I was
said your thing
I was
was
waiting
for
for Doros. Yeah.
Yeah, I kill him. Or stab him.
Okay.
I will carry the burden.
The second that your blade pierces his skin, Tataka is in such a fragile state that. So this is going to be some description. We're going to have some crazy shit going down. Are you ready?
Okay.
So
I'm now Arthas.
to kind of refresh the group and the audience, when they killed the mother had the mother of dragons, that whole thing. You'll have to watch the first season if that doesn't make sense.
Pomperna and a few other people killed a god.
Yes. That god's power, it was like a force. It didn't end. The power that was inside the mother, even though the mother was gone, the power still existed. And it eventually it kind of moved around erratically until it found Tataka, who was smart enough and using enough things that he was getting close to figuring out time and all this stuff. And so he naturally put himself in a place where he could receive that power. Ramos also got some of that power. The same thing is happening, where this incredible strength is now bursting forth from Tataka. It is changing time and place itself. But Zemnar, since you are the one to deliver the final blow,
God damn it.
you hear something no one else hears.
Ooh.
As the energy releases, in his final few moments, whatever in the remaining seconds that Tataka gets to hold on to himself, he communicates in your mind, similar to the ways that Teresa's done it in the past. And he's no longer, because he's speaking in your mind, he's not speaking fairly. And he says, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, your sins will never wash away.
Oh.
You will not feel any differently because this is over.
Zemnar is in a state of acceptance with that now.
Whoa. Dark Zemnar.
Yeah.
Tataka is not done.
Okay.
And he says, because of the path that I took to try to secure my goal, you will never come back. You and your companions, this energy that I have, it will spread out evenly. It will create one timeline forever. It cannot change. And once that timeline ends, it will all be over. This is an irreversible fate. And all of you feel very sick to your stomachs. You feel like the colors that you see just wash out. And you feel for a moment like you're in nothing. You're in complete emptiness. And you wake up. But your first sense that kind of comes into being is not sight. Or it's not sound, it's smell. And for the first time in what feels like forever, you smell just nature. Everything smells fresh and good and clean. And then you start to hear things, and you hear birds chirping. You hear grass just kind of rustling in the wind. And then you see, and you wake up, and the sun is shining. And you're free to move. And Therese, you look around, and you see Zemnar. You see Doros. You don't see Pomper, Villiand, or Moof. You
Or
don't see
Kata.
Kata
Cool.
or Palvin.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
What?
Pomper, Villiand,
Potbelly?
Moof.
Potbelly?
The same sort of sensation happens to you, but you hear running water.
You've been waiting for this.
There's running water.
All of you, even though you are in separate places, I can tell that this place is very much alive and clean and pure and just, it seems right. But you don't see anybody around. It seems like you're just in some plain somewhere, in a place that you can't pinpoint. It's not Bulvark, it's not anywhere else that you've been before. And suddenly something catches your eye. You see a large city in the distance. You see what looks like just towers and towers. It's like an architectural feat. Like, people worked really hard to make one of the biggest, most bustling cities you've ever seen. And that is, without a doubt, the only like sign of life that you can sense.
And all of us see it.
All of you see it. You don't see the same side of it,
Yeah.
but you do all see it.
What did you do, Kata?
No, you don't.
Oh, those two
Yeah.
have not appeared anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate the
Nice.
effort, though.
Zemnar, are you all right?
Yeah.
Do you feel different? I feel the same.
Yeah. I feel a little different.
Doros, are you all right?
Doros slumps to the ground. Where are we?
I don't know. We're somewhere. I don't recognize that city.
I didn't want to live through this. What am I gonna do?
That's up to you, I suppose.
Where do we go?
Guess toward the city. Maybe Pomper and Villiand are around somewhere.
Zemnar. I won't get that warrior's death I always wanted. But I can't go on. Please end this.
I don't say anything. I just unsheath my sword.
Thank you.
Zemnar.
Dark Zemnar's awesome.
I just
Even
say,
Teresa's like, whoa.
you sure?
Yes.
I execute him.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
I like wipe the blood off.
Yeah. We walk toward the city.
You still don't have a foot.
Okay, but I still have the armor though.
You do.
Whoa, he's still okay. So he's still fused with dark armor
Yeah.
and all that. Okay,
Yeah.
Cool.
You moved to the city. It's all right. We don't have to
Yeah.
fiddle with
I'll
that
just
the whole
like
time.
take my time, I guess.
All right, so I want to go ahead, Therese. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, while we're walking, I want to start casting for my raven.
Oh yeah, that old bird.
Okay, so
Uh oh.
it is not that you won't be able to summon your raven, but just for right now, just for this moment, magic is a bit of a problem.
Whoa.
Just because of the force that you interacted with. I am not saying your magic is gone. I'm not taking it away from you permanently. It's just right now.
Right.
You're kind of in the... Imagine like you're in shock in a way. Even though you're not in pain, even though you can move around.
Can we sense... Like, when it came out of Tataka,
Yeah.
since I've been around the mother and stuff, could I sense it? Like, the like, can you feel the power?
Ian, that is a great question, and although this doesn't matter anymore, please take a point of inspiration. Because that is actually really relevant lore-wise to what is happening. So when you were near the mother, you felt it very concentrated in the mother specifically. It was like intense. It was like staring at the sun. It was the same sensation with Tataka, although the stuff that he's did with the gods and the Gua changed the feeling a little bit, but the sensation was still the same. Mm-hmm. It's like you can feel it everywhere now. You can feel it on the ground, in the sky, all around you. It's like, it's almost like oppressive. Like you feel very sensitive to it. Mm-hmm. It's almost like you're breathing it in, and it's kind of scary. But it is omnipresent.
Therese, sort of, I think, in a strange way, because like my whole life I've been prey kind of to powers I don't understand.
Right.
I like welcome this. I think a little bit. I like open myself up to it.
Sure.
I want to be like part of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That sounds like a religious moment almost.
Almost.
For Therese, yeah. I like that. Okay, I do want to cut to Villiand and Pomper and Moof.
I have an important question.
Yes.
Has Pomper's appearance changed?
Whoa.
No,
Okay.
nobody's appearance has changed.
Okay.
Are we okay?
I am. I do not believe this to be the afterlife because Moof is here. Also, I cannot fly.
God.
I think we were merely in another dimension, a timeline. We must find Tataka and kill him.
And the others.
Yes.
Our work's not done.
My nose is going crazy. Something's wrong with this place. I don't understand.
What do you smell, Moof?
It's your B.O. Take a bath, you
Move,
bastard.
Move, now's not the time. We must kill Tataka.
Pomper laughs.
Do not be fooled by his
Oh,
illusions.
we didn't. Do you think he did some? Tataka's still out there.
Of course he is. He's done this to us several times before.
I am so sick of this.
know, Moof.
We were so close.
Yes.
If only you would have hurried up and you hadn't been so selfish.
Move. He gets down to one knee. I'm sorry. I lost sight of the goal. I did battle with the false angel.
Maybe the others finished the job. We gotta find them.
You know what?
I yell really loud.
You have a spell for that, dude.
Therese!
You have a cantrip.
It's just a noise.
But yeah.
No, he yells really loud. That's
Okay,
what he does.
Sure, but you have a spell to yell really loud though.
Booming voice.
I do want Moof to have a quick response to Villian, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Villian, we seem to have found ourselves in a nice day, and I believe it's important to let things go. And he comes up and he hugs you. I'm sorry for any time that I failed.
The moment you choose to come to Lingua, we will accept you, Move.
I'm ready.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can I hear Pomper yelling?
Therese!
I have amazingly good ears.
Zemnar! Potbelly!
Can I have you make a perception check?
Potbelly, dude.
I was not initially intending to separate you guys.
Yeah.
And when I did this, I was like, okay, they're quite far away. I haven't really pinpointed exactly how far away.
Yeah.
But go ahead and make a perception check. And we'll
Question:
see.
It's still within the 8 hours of foresight, but like we just shifted universes
Yeah,
and magic
you
doesn't
don't
work?
have foresight.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
So I figured I wouldn't. That's a 28.
So you do. It sounds like it's very far away. It is coming from the east, and you just thanks to your elven ears, you just barely hear it.
Zemnar, wait. I hear Pomper yelling like a fool. East, that way. If the sun here works the way I'm used to, it's east. I could run.
By the way.
I could run there and get them if you stay here.
Go to them.
All right. I sprint toward the voice, and I'll bring them to Zemnar.
Zemnar leaves.
As you leave,
Oh my god.
Zenrar leaves into the city by himself.
Oh,
Such a wild card, man. That's so sick.
Zemnar, dude. In
turn.
that case.
So
turn.
when I was thinking about this scenario, I was actually expecting that you guys would go into the city. I didn't foresee Pomper yelling, and that's okay. It's beautiful when things go like this. But there was a very specific thing that I wanted to end the episode on. Can I have Pomper and Villiand and Moof make a perception check?
Ooh. Go ahead and roll that 3 times.
5 for me.
Okay. Taking the 5, appreciate
Probably
it.
got a plus in here, Dave.
3 for Bossman.
That's 5.
8 for Move.
Yeah.
So I had like
We just keep
I had an 8 total.
just like
in
our
each
jolly
one.
trotting away. Just
So you are kind of moving. You are kind of blissfully unaware of what happens, and by the time you do become aware of it, it's really too late to do anything. Kind of without noticing it, you see what can only be described as a small army. They seem extremely organized, in perfect formation, and are wearing glorious armor that it's kind of like this nice like coral pink emblazoned on it. It looks very noble, in fact. Let's say there's about 100 of these troops. They quickly encircle you. But what is most interesting about these troops is that every single one of them is a red dragonborn.
Whoa!
Just Villian, Pomper, and Moof are encircled?
Yes.
Okay.
This is not happening to you, Therese.
Okay.
what horrible creatures.
One of them steps forward into the center of the circle. He clearly seems to be some sort of military commander for these people. And the only thing that he says is he takes his spear and he points it at you. And he says, "What are you?"
To me,
Yes.
I'm Pomper.
And that is how we are going to end the second season
Oh my
of
God.
Tabletop
Man.
Escapades.
Oh my god.
What a ride.
Oh my god.
Really good way. Like Pomper now finally recognized. Like he used to say, "What am I?" all the time.
Yeah.
He's accepted. I'm Pomper.
Yeah.
You know, that's really
The ultimate answer to the show.
that's the end of that arc.
Do we level up?
Yes.
Level 20, baby!
Nice.
You know what? I'm going to give you 2.
Level 21! It's impossible.
Great question. So I realize that is not like a definitive ending, because it isn't. Clearly, it isn't.
It's a cliffhanger.
It is.
Season
It is a
3 setup.
It is a cliffhanger. I don't know what's going to happen with this show exactly. I think it is fair to say that there won't be a new season immediately.
I'm going to be gone for another little while.
Right. Ian is going to be gone for another little while. Don't necessarily know how long that is going to be. Right. I don't think we know entirely, even if Ian was here, exactly what we want or where this is going to go or what's going to happen exactly.
Yeah.
And so there won't be a Tabletop Escapade Season 3 immediately, if one at all, to be perfectly honest. But I did want to leave the possibility that if we do want to do this again, if we do want to jump into this storyline, if we care about this storyline, if you guys care about this storyline, that it is there for us if we want to do it. But this has wrapped up the Tataka saga. There are more mysteries to uncover. But this has wrapped up the Tataka saga. We might do something completely different. I don't know. The message that I have to give you right now is I don't know exactly what's going to happen, and it will probably be some time before we figure it out. But huge thank you to our wonderful characters who really gave it their all. Thank you so much, Brad, for playing Zemnar and Birdcough.
That was so long ago.
Thank you so much, Kyle, for playing Villiand. Thank you, Huber, for playing Pomper. And thank you, Ian, for playing Therese.
Can I do a quick Palvin lore drop? In case
yes.
In case we never see Palvin
Yes.
again.
I'm sorry to rip Palvin away from you like that.
There was one episode in which you implied for some reason that Palvin was actually very old. And this I loved. I loved this big time. So the canon there is that when Palvin was young, when Palvin was Palvin's age, he was exploring beneath Blackpot Academy in some caverns.
Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, and some witch gave him an anti-growth curse, and that's why he cannot have age, but also not have character growth or level up.
So funny.
Yeah, so he will never be a better guy. He is trapped in being a miserable little child for centuries.
But now I
ultimate
want
curse.
to incorporate
Break
the
the
witch,
curse.
you know?
Oh yeah, who is that witch? Who gave him the anti-growth curse?
Season 3 is all Blackpot Academy.
Dude, you know I'm down.
We don't even
And we make up half the lore,
Yeah.
just off the rails.
Blackpot Academy visual novel. But yeah, it's always hard ending things. I never know exactly how it's going to go or how much you guys are going to enjoy it. But at any rate, regardless of all that, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for allowing us to get to this point in our way that at a rate that only we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It has been a blast.